This is the Cholo News Report for Wednesday 10 July 2019. American billionaire Tom Steyer announces his run for the nomination of United States Democratic Party in the 2020 United States presidential election. Steyer has operated as a funding force in Democratic politics in recent years, bankrolling candidates and organizations that promote liberal causes, including the impeachment of President Donald Trump. Steyer's net worth reached $1.6 billion this year according to Forbes, a fortune he began amassing in 1986, when he launched his hedge fund Farallon Capital. But it's Steyer's efforts to impeach Trump which have made him the most visible, starring in self-funded television commercials, in which he calls on Congress to remove the president from office. The United Arab Emirates announces a partial withdrawal of its forces from Yemen as part of a strategic redeployment. The UAE is a major coalition partner in the sword-ironed military campaign to quash Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen. Emirati and Saudi forces have sought to prop up the United Nations-recognized government of Abdurabu Mansur al-Hadi, after Houthi fighters took over the Yemeni capital of Sana'a in 2014. The withdrawal of Houthi fighters from the strategic city was part of an agreement reached between Yemen's warring parties in Stockholm last December. Deutsche Bank announces layoffs roughly 18,000 job cuts around the globe as part of a reinvention, scrapping its global equities and cutting its fixed income operations. Founded in 1870, Deutsche Bank has long been a major source of finance and advice for German companies seeking to expand abroad, or raise money through the bond or equity markets. Big cuts to its investment bank reverse a decades-long expansion that began with its purchase of Morgan Grenfell in London in 1989, and continued a decade later with a takeover of Bankers Trust in the United States. In Sydney, Hong Kong and elsewhere in the Asia-Pacific region, where Deutsche Bank used to rank among the top 10 in league tables for equity capital market deals, several bankers said entire teams in sales and trading were going. Those concerns look increasingly justified, according to a new study of leaked employment information for thousands of UAE employees, carried out by Christopher Balding, a professor at Fulbright University, Vietnam. But the program also faces a legal challenge from Oracle, scheduled to be heard in court this week, claiming that the procurement process has been influenced by a former Amazon employee who worked at the Pentagon. Flash flooding in Washington, D.C. delivers a month's worth of rain on the local area in the span of an hour. The torrential rain leaves commuters stranded on car rooftops, floods several metro stations and causes flooding in the White House. The Washington, D.C. area on Monday was deluged with heavy rain, which turned streets into rivers and led to closed roads and stranded drivers. The National Weather Service declared a flash flood emergency, and CBS News reports that the storm dumped about 6.3 inches of rain near Frederick, Maryland, about 4.5 inches near Arlington, Virginia, and about 3.4 inches at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport in a 2-hour period.